So we'll start with the game first. First half was a bit tight, not a lot going on really. Elliot made one save until the penalty just before half time. Made your half time team talk a little bit easier perhaps?
A little bit. I thought we huffed and puffed. I thought we certainly dominated the game as a whole, but where they were so deep, we was knocking on the door without any quality until Honus popped up and won us a pen. Then myself and Tom spoke at half time the importance of keeping the ball and doing good things with it. And we've come out and we've dominated from start to finish in the second half. Absolutely dominated.
If I was going to pick one player out, I'd pick out Honus, but I'm allowed to do that. I thought he was excellent today.
I would agree with you. I think he's got a bit between his teeth now that he knows that there's a couple of signings come in for his position. He needs to step up. We had a conversation in the week that I need him to be one of the better players on the park, and today he was the best player on the park. I thought he led by example. I thought everything was through him. Also Forbo, but Forbo was more the physical aspect. Both wingers brilliant today. Really, really good.
Dan Cooper came off. Is that likely to keep him out for any length of time? Or is that...
I think so, yeah. He's done his back. He's only 30. He's done his back from a throw-in. But listen, that's why we've signed the likes of Paddy Casey. We've got some numbers in. I felt we needed to freshen up. We had a couple leave this week. We've had 4 in. People need to be kept on their toes. Some will go out, on loan at Rothwell to get minutes with my mate George. And we'll keep competitive. And if you want to be here, you'll be here. If you want to earn your stripes, stay here and compete, you will. You've got a great chance. You've got to have a right mindset, be committed, and be ready to try and win every game.
And you try to give minutes to most of the players that came in this week.
Yep.
I think Connor Fury
was the only one that didn't, yeah.
Were you happy with what you saw on the field from the 3 that you put on?
Lewis Rose is a little bit needs to get a bit sharper, but he's not played a whole lot of games, and I think he said he hasn't trained a lot, so he will need to get sharper. But I do see good signs from him. Paddy Casey, I know what Paddy Casey is about. I know what he brings you. I'm really delighted to sign all 4 of them. Sadiq's a massive signing for us. He's gone into midfield today. Him and Reece Kelly in there is way above this level for them two, ability-wise. And I hope we can go on our journey together through success. If not, I'll give them the platform to get a great club and to move on. But it'll have to be the right club. It'll have to be the right club. It won't be anybody fighting relegation. I think if they're going to go anywhere, they need to be in a good club, good environment, and somebody who's going to be ultra competitive. Because I think they're very special, like a number of them are.
No Gary Mulligan today, or no Paddy Ireland. Are they likely to be back soon?
Mullers looks like he's got COVID, hasn't tested but has symptoms of that. Same as Paddy, but has tested and has come back negative but hasn't been able to get out of bed. So he made the correct decision today to phone me this morning to say, look, I was hoping that I'd be ready and I wasn't. So it's very responsible of him to look after the squad going forward. And Paddy, and same as Mullers, have got a massive part to play in us going forward. It's not a case of everything. It's got to happen now for every player. If they have that mindset, they're probably going to be disappointed. When Mullers and Paddy come back, they're going to have to take time to get themselves back into the side. And yes, we're an ultra competitive club, squad. Everyone's got to be on their toes and ready to fight for their positions. And if they don't get in and they're unhappy, they have to deal with it in the right way.
Tuesday night, difficult game. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Away, long way to go on a Tuesday night, I guess, isn't it? I mean, how do you prepare the team? Well, you won't have a training session between now and then, will you?
No, we're used to the travelling at the minute. We've done a lot the last few weeks previous, so we'll be as ready as we can be. We have enough squad players in the squad that can keep us fresh. We'll go there and try our absolute best. Cambridge beat Kelsa. I'm not saying that's a given, but if we can go there and perform like we did today, we're a good match for anybody.
Okay, Mitch, I think we'll leave it there. We've kept you talking for